night 8. It's night 8 of Midnight Madness. It's night 8 of Midnight Madness. We're in line to see The Butcher, the Chef, and the Swordsman, which is the debut feature of a mainland Chineser. A mainlander Chinese. A Chinese person from the mainland. It's their debut feature. We've talked to all the bloggers there are to talk to. We talked to Colin, talked to Larry 411, talked to Mama, talked to Kurt, talked to a bunch more people that won't want to be on camera. No, they say, I don't want to be on the internet, on video, on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Now it's just the movies. But thankfully, it's also Thursday, which means that the crowds start to show up. And the normal people who don't live whatever made-up ridiculous life that they can come and go see a movie at midnight on a Tuesday start showing up again. So the crowd's a bit bigger. Look over there. And also, so hopefully it should be a good movie.
Yes, that's right.
And we talked to you last year. You had some really cool shots you were telling us.
I did. Still got to do the ARG. I think it's still catching on. I think it's better this year than last year. So much more enthusiasm this year than last year.
I found this trailer on YouTube, and back then it was originally called Legend of the Kitchen Knife. And I was like, what the heck is this? And so I went to Hong Kong with a mission to find how I could see this film. Where could I get it? And then lo and behold, it turned out that the producer of the film was someone that I had met in the past. Daniel Yu, where are you? Daniel, stand up. It was a secret screening. We went off into Hong Kong, and I watched this film on a small screen, and there was lots of temp effects. And it was something different, very different. And at that point, the name of the film was Leave It to Cleaver. Which is even funnier because none of them have ever seen or even heard about Leave It to Beaver. In the years of Midnight Madness since it started in 1988, we have never had a director from mainland China. This is the first film we've ever had in Midnight Madness from mainland China, and this is because this is a deal changer. This changes what you'll think about mainland Chinese cinema.
I like the title, I like the director, and that's it. I haven't read anything else about it, so that I can actually finally come to a film and just watch it and not know what's going to happen and let it take its course and not have any preconceived predictions or notions on how it should have been done, that kind of thing. Because a lot of times I'll see a film that I am seeing for a reason. But I also love to see films that I don't care what people think, or I haven't heard of it, or why would you see it? A lot of times those are the ones you don't know a lot about them because they don't have all that publicity and push behind them. So, maybe they're not as good, maybe it's a new director, maybe he's finding his feet, but I love it when they come up and surprise you. That is the best part, when they come out of the woodwork. Like, that's what I enjoy.
这个电影是一个喜剧，但是我有点担心，因为喜剧是跟。
So this is a comedy. I hope you like it, but the problem is comedy, as you know, is tightly related to the language it's presented in. So I'm a little worried that some things might be lost in translation, but I hope you will find it funny. If it doesn't make you laugh, there's nothing I can do.
I'm so mad that the one movie of Midnight Madness that I happen to finally fall asleep during is my favorite one of them all so far. We saw the chef, the butcher, and the swordsman. Or is it the butcher?
The Butcher, the Chef, the Swordsman, directed by Wei Shan, the first Midnight Madness movie from director from mainland China, and it was awesome.
Every year I like to pick one movie that's like, this is what Midnight Madness is all about. And that's this one.
It's got everything that a good, really good Midnight Madness movie has, which is it's surprising from start to finish. It ends up being something different than what you think it's going to be in the first 10 minutes. There's about 15 scenes where you just kind of look to the person next to you and go, did you see that crazy rap song or that crazy video game animation coming? The butcher character, big fat guy that shouts a lot, whoever he is, he's amazing. He makes the whole film work even when he's not on screen, because you know that eventually he's going to come back on screen and be this big crying baby in his quest to go marry a prostitute with a mystical sword cleaver thing, like setting it in ancient China where everybody is filthy and horrible looking and everything's just covered in shit and dirt and sand. It was just a pleasure to look at, as gross as it was.
I'm grateful that we were able to see something that good. It's just you want to see something exceptional. You want to see something you'll never see anywhere else, and this was it.
And maybe if we do a good enough job talking about it, and the people that go to Midnight Madness, because the thing that makes Midnight Madness so good is that if they do a good enough job talking about it, other people will be able to get to see it. Doug Liman was the executive producer, as you mentioned. 20th Century Fox. We'll get it. We'll get to see it. You should track it out. I said track it out, which is a combination of track it down and check it out. I'm going to pioneer. It's going to be my phrase. Track it out. Track it out.